Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Chadwick Robinson, director here with Total Life Changes. So excited to talk to you about the actual check match dynamic compression. Very, very important. We're going deeper into a deeper level of training for you guys. So I want to talk to you about the check match dynamic compression. What do we mean by that? Well, in some of the trainings you'll hear us talk about the binary, and you hear us talk about the check match, where we can get 50% check match on everyone we personally enroll and 10% of the people they enroll. Okay, well, I want to talk to you about those check matches, and I want to talk to you about how dynamic compression actually works with those check matches. So let me give you a small example of the actual check match so you can start to understand, first of all, what is a check match and how does the dynamic compression work. So let's say, for instance, this is you, okay? Now, you're a happy person, you come into the business. Now, let's say, for instance, you go out and let's say you sponsor lots of people. You go out there, you're excited, you share this business with people, right? You're sharing, people are buying products from you, they're joining the business, right? You're being very productive in your business. So you go out there and you sponsor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in the business. Everyone on this level is consideration generation 1. Okay? Now on generation 1, you're going to start off making, when you hit director, 50% of whatever their binary checks are. So when they start to build 2 teams and they start to get paid off the lesser team's volume, whatever their checks are, you're going to get a 50% match. So imagine if this person's check was $500 for the week. You would make $250. This person was $500 for the week, you'll make another $250. This person was $500 and make another $250. This person was $500, you'll make another $250 weekly. So the check match is absolutely amazing. The binary checks that we get off our own binary creates lots of income. But this check match is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. This is why so many people are gravitating to Total Life Changes, because of the 50% check match on generation number 1. Now, let me talk to you about generation level 2. See, every one of these people are going to go out and enroll people. Okay? So let's say, for instance, they all go out and enroll a person, right? I'm just going to make it 1 for this demonstration, 1 person a piece, to make everything nice and sleek and clean, right? Well, everyone in red now, right? You sponsored everyone that's in the black circles. That's generation 1, where you get 50%. And they enrolled 1 person a piece, which means everyone that they enrolled is generation 2, where you start off making 10%, okay? But as you go up in the ranks, as you'll see in one of the other trainings, this 10% goes all the way up to an additional 50% as you move up in the rankings, okay? So when you start off as a director, you're going to get 10%, but as you move up into the ranks, you move up in the ranks and you go global, this generation number 2, you start getting 50%. So not only will you get 50% off the first generation, you can actually get 50% off the first and the second, right? So just imagine if this 1 person was a rock star, and versus them signing up 1 person, they sign up 100 people, okay? We have people who's done that, okay? Came into the business and they sponsored 100 plus people. Guess what? The 100 people that 1 person sponsored, all 100 of them would be considered your generation number 2, where you would be getting 10%. So just imagine if you had 10 people who all sponsored 100 people. Just imagine that, right? But this is how the check match works. But now what I really want to talk to you about is this keyword right here, dynamic compression. Because this is where it really gets very, very interesting. And I really want to explain this to you so you can understand the power of dynamic compression. So what happens is, as you hit the rank of director, you're going to start tapping into your first generation of 50%, right? Now watch this. Everyone that's on the second generation, you're getting 10%, but watch this. Let's say, for instance, this person here that you sponsored, right? let's say for instance they quit the business. They joined, they were excited, but for some reason, well, I'll just put a slash on them, right? Let's just put a slash on them. Let's say for instance they got it. They was excited when they joined, but for some reason they quit the business. Well, guess what? This person here compresses up and actually turns into your first generation. So I'll put that person in a black circle so you'll see. So where you used to get 10% off of this person because they're generation 1, because this person is no longer active in the business, they're not running an auto ship, okay, a 40 PV for the month, guess what? This person compresses up to you now, which means now you're getting paid 50% of this person versus 10%. Isn't that amazing? Because watch this, guys. Let's say, for instance, right, you had people, these people all sponsored one apiece, right? Which would be technically your third generation, right? Well, we don't get paid on third generation so far as a check match. But when the dynamic compression happens, you can. Why? Because, see, this person originally was your first generation. But they canceled out of the business, right? They stopped running an auto ship for whatever reason. Right? Maybe their card didn't go through, whatever. Whatever reason it was, that they're not placing an order of 40 PV, which means they're no longer active. They still have a back office. They can still log in, but they're no longer considered active. So what happens is your generation 2 compresses up to your generation 1, which means now you start making 50% off of this person. And guess what? Generation number 3 now compresses up into this position, and now generation 3, which you wasn't getting anything for them so far as the check match, now they become your generation 2, and now you start to get 10% off of them. So this person might have quit, but guess what? That person might have not been a rock star anyway. So because they quit, you know, now this person who was putting in the work, you're going to get 50% off of this person and 10% off of this person. Isn't that amazing? Guys, this is absolutely amazing. So I really want you to know that dynamic compression, you really have a holding tank as you start to really build your organization in depth, right? When you build it deep, right? You build it wide and you build it deep. And when you build it deep, what happens is, you know, you have that compression that takes place. If people quit out the business, guess what? The next person just scoots up to you. And so this is very, very amazing. So if you're looking in your back office and maybe you're a director and you're wondering why you're getting 50% on your generation 2, well, just go back in your back office and pay attention to what's going on. Go and see who did you sponsor that sponsored your generation number 2, and go see if they are active and qualified. Go see if they're binary qualified. Go see if they're running their 40 PV for the month. Because if they're not running their 40 PV for the month, guess what? Their person is going to roll up to you because of dynamic compression, and you'll start making 50% off of them versus, you know, them making 50% off of their own people. And so this is very, very powerful. I hope that this training gives you a little bit more insight on dynamic compression, why it's so powerful. I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this because it encourages you to not only build wide by bringing people in, but to build in depth, right? To build deep. You know, sponsor a person, help them become successful and go and get people, and you help those people that help those people, and you build in depth. So you build this depthness that's actually securing your income because of dynamic compression. So I hope that this training gave you a little bit more insight on dynamic compression and the check match. Very, very powerful. I'm excited about it. I'll continue to do videos. If there is a video training that you would like, that you do not see out in the marketplace, and maybe you have some questions, feel free to comment to this video or catch me on Facebook under Chadwick Robinson. Okay, I'll put my name right here just in case you guys want to know how to spell my name. Chadwick. Okay, last name Robinson. Okay. I might have a few Facebook pages, but it's okay. Just go ahead and add all of them, and you'll catch me eventually. Okay, and send me a little message and say, hey, Mr. Robinson, do you think you can do a training on, and you just give me the topic, and I'll try my best to get those videos out to you. But You know, I hope this training is definitely been good for you and give you some clarification on some more things that most people don't know about. So that's my time, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have an amazing evening.